Hello, hello. Are you guys ready to do a little yoga sculpt today? I am Jackie, co-founder of Plant Chicks, and I like every Tuesday, I'm here. We do a live yoga flow. Sometimes we use weights, sometimes it's straight up yoga. It varies all the time. So today is yoga sculpt. So we're not going to do a typical yoga flow today. What you will need right behind me. Obviously you are going to need your yoga mat. You'll also need your booty band. You will need ankle weights. Those are optional. I'm going to try and use the ankle weights for the second round, you'll see. And you can use your weights if you want. And we've got everything highlighted down here. One thing that I always have the yoga blocks highlighted. I always bring them into the yoga flow because some people are tighter than others, but I don't normally use the yoga blocks, but today you're gonna see me using the yoga blocks. So are you ready to flow? First of all, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I wanna come up here and check on you guys more and more often. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna start sitting down, and I'm actually drinking a little matcha latte. Did I forget to, you know what? We'll tag it in there later. It's Bottom Tea's matcha latte. It's so freaking delicious. But we're gonna start sitting on your beautiful yoga mat. The matcha latte, let me tell you, it's so good. It's like super high in antioxidants, and it's also really good for energy. So instead of drinking a cup of coffee, try a little matcha. All right, I want you to sit however is comfortable for you. And let's just go ahead and slowly inhale, bring our arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, drop the right arm down to the floor, and exhale as you bring your left arm over to the right side of your body. And if you want to, you can go ahead and drop the right elbow down towards the ground. Listen to your body, do what feels good for you for that stretch. From here, that left hand is gonna drop to the front, and you're gonna walk your hands out to the center and over to the other side. Good, so here, go ahead and bring that right arm up, Left arm is down on the mat, and then you can lean over to the side. And if you did have that elbow on the ground on the other side, go ahead and do the same thing, if you can, on this side. Just getting a nice, good stretch in there. And, my friends, if you have music, I don't play music on my lives, but if you have some music, go ahead and play some music. Go ahead and drop your right arm down and walk your hands out to the front. But go ahead and turn on music that you like, that'll motivate you. It can be something with a little bit of a beat because we are going to be flowing and using these booty bands. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a really good workout. All right, from here, I want you might need to grab your yoga block if you're a little bit tighter, but I want you to have your feet, try and put the one foot over on top of, by the knee. So the knees and the feet are stacked. Now, if your feet are like this, go ahead and grab that block, and you can put the yoga block in between to help hold, so it's more comfortable and it aligns you a little bit better. So you're either using that block or no block. And from here, we're going to inhale and exhale as we drop our hands out in front. And here, go ahead and walk your hands out as far as you can. Everyone is going to look very, very different on this stretch. And you will also notice, and I want you to relax your neck, your head and neck. You'll also notice that one side is going to feel a little bit looser, and more than likely it's going to be this side that's looser, only because this was the first side we went to. Funny story is I always sit like this. I literally can't sit any other way. Even when I'm sitting in a chair at a business meeting, this is how I'm sitting. Kind of funny. Go ahead and slowly walk your hands over to the right side. And if you can, stack that left hand on top of your right hand. Getting a nice good stretch in your left side body. Good, go ahead and walk your hands back to the center and over to the left now. And this time I want you to put your your right hand on top of your left hand. Good, relaxing into that stretch. Go ahead and release it. Walk your hands to the center. And now walk your hands up towards your body. Now we get to do the same thing on the other leg. So now you're going to uncross your legs and you're going to reverse the direction. So my right leg was on top of my left last time. So now my left is stacked on top of my right. Again, if your knee is up, you're sitting back, you might need to sit on a yoga block, but you definitely want to grab a yoga block and put it in between your knee and your foot. And then you're going to inhale. Actually, I'm going to take mine out because I need a little bit more stretch. And now exhale as you drop your hands out in front. And again, slowly walking your hands out as far as is comfortable to you. Remember, this is just warming up, getting those muscles a little bit warm, ready for the practice. I'm rocking side to side a little bit just because this side is a lot tighter on me. From here, let's go ahead and walk our hands over to the left, placing the right hand on top of the left, getting a good side body stretch over here, and also stretching out that left glute, that glute with the leg that's on top. Good, inhale and let's walk our hands out to the center and over to the right. And if you can, place that left hand on top of the right hand. Breathing into that stretch. My left glute, my left hip is super tight, so I'm really feeling this. If you're also super tight, you can let it release the stretch a little bit. Just you want to make sure that you're feeling it, but it's not too much. It's like a happy medium that only you know where that is. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Bring your hands back to the center and walk them all the way back up towards you. Now we're going to do a little stretch. We're going to get a nice stretch in our hip flexors. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side. So our hands come behind us. We're basically going to scissor our legs open and close here. So you're going to lift up and then you're going to drop one knee down to the side. Let me show you a little bit better. Drop one knee down towards the center, Bring it back up to the center and then rotate to the other direction. And I want you to move with your breath. And if you need to hold it in one of those stretches, go ahead and hold it there for a breath. We're going to be here for just a little bit, but I want you to move at your pace. We're going to be really working these hips. We're adding some ankle weights today. I actually asked my husband for some lighter ankle weights for Christmas. Sent him a couple Amazon links. So I can't wait for that. What are you guys asking for Christmas? Let's hear it. What are some of your favorite Amazon finds that you can't wait to get? You guys can take a break and type it out and let me know. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Bring it to the center. And from here, we're going to do a figure four, but we're going to do it seated. So the left leg is on the mat. Go ahead and cross the right leg over. Flex your foot because it's going to help protect the knee. And you're just going to hold this stretch right here. If you need to, you can walk the left leg in a little bit more. You can push so you're sitting up a little bit higher. Do what feels good to you. And if you need to rock it out a little bit, rock it out. Try to relax the shoulders too. I always go like this. My shoulders are always shrugged. Good, let's go ahead and release it and cross that leg. And now we're going to cross the other leg over. So the left leg crosses over the right knee, or the right foot, I should say. And again, that left foot is flexed. Adjust the stretch where you feel it. The side is way tighter, so I totally feel it. Like on the other side, I don't feel it so much, but this side, I feel it a lot. It feels good. And y'all don't have to be so quiet, people. I want to talk. I want to hear from you. I want to hear where you're from. I want to hear any requests that you have for any body parts to work. And if we don't get to it this week, then if you want to comment after, then I can get to it next week too. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Uncross that leg. And now we're going to take it to all fours. So we're on all fours. This is my favorite move of all times. We're going to tap the top of the feet. I'm telling you, this is like a foot massage. I need to do this regularly. Good, let's go ahead and release it. From here, let's do some cat and cows. We're going to inhale, arch the back, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine, squeeze your core, and look towards your belly. Good, inhale as you open your heart center, looking up towards the ceiling. And exhale as you squeeze your spine. Oh, I just felt it. It feels so good. It feels amazing. Good. Move with your own breath. And if you want to, you can do some nice circles. Do what feels good to you. Marcia and I are working on beta testing a program that we're creating, our LIT program, Low Intensity Interval Training. Marcia does some LIT workouts. Go ahead and reverse the direction of those circles. On her workouts on here on Amazon Live, I do some LIT yogas. So be looking for some of those. They're super fun and intense, but I am super sore from doing all the workouts with the group. Good, let's go ahead and push it back to our first child's pose. Get a nice good stretch here. And let's go ahead and bring it up to all fours. Tuck your toes under, and let's take it into our first down dog. Pressing those heels down towards the mat. We can walk the dog. Shake our head yes. Shake your head no. That feels so fun. Good, go ahead and release it. Go ahead and bring it all the way up onto your tippy toes. And exhale as you press your heels down. Good, so it's up on your toes, heels down. Let's do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Heels are pressed down towards the mat. Inhale, raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you round your spine, bring your knee to your nose. Exhale, leg up. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, leg up. Good, we're doing this for 5, 4, working that core doing this. 3, 2, 1. Hold the knee to your nose, round that spine, and go ahead and place your foot in between your hands. And from here, drop your knee down, untuck that toe in the back. And here we're going to go ahead and exhale, press it back into our half split, and then bring it back up into that forward lower runner's lunge. Nice hip flexor stretch. And we're just going to alternate going back and forth between the two with your breath. But we're going to do it for about 5 times. You do it with your breath. If you're moving faster than me, that's okay. If you're moving slower than me, that's okay. We'll all meet up in just a few breaths. And hold it in that half split. Again, if you need your yoga blocks, you can grab your yoga blocks holding here. Go ahead and press your front toes down towards the mat, holding that stretch a little bit longer. Now go ahead and bend that front knee, and you're leaning forward. Let's go ahead and push it up. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus the arms, opening the heart. Getting a nice good stretch in the hip flexor. And let's go ahead and bring our heart back to the center. If you want to increase the intensity of that stretch, go ahead and grab the back foot. We're going to do another stretch with our blocks and the wall at the end of the practice for our hip flexors. Someone had posted that they wanted to really get some hip flexor stretches. So I have some for you, but it's at the very end. So if you have to pop off later, come back. This link is always live. These lives always save. But come back at the end. We're going to do some really nice hip flexor stretches with the wall. Good. Go ahead and release it. Tuck the toe under. Lift the knee up. We're in that low runner's lunge. And now we're going to inhale, bring it up to the high runner's lunge. Holding here for a few breaths. Now we're starting a little bit of the yoga flow. This is where we're going to add the ankle weights on the next round. I think we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to see here. Good. Now from here, I want you to slowly lean forward. I want you to think about putting your weight in that front leg, and we are going to, all the weights on the left or in the front leg, and you're going to lift the back leg up into warrior 3. So we lean forward, and we're holding here for 5 breaths. 4, 3, core is tight, 2, last one. Go ahead and drop your hands down towards the mat. We're going to take it into this standing split. If you need your yoga blocks, this is where you'll grab them and you'll hold it here. Breathing. It feels oh so amazing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. If you want to take it up a notch, you can try those handstand practices that we did last week. All right, from here, lift up, core is tight. All the weight is going to go in your right foot and now your right arm. Stack the hips, open the hips, and bring it up. So from here, if you also need your yoga block, you can use that wherever you need it. For me, it seems like it's almost harder with a block. But listen to your body. You should really be feeling it in that standing leg. Breathing. Who's sweating? Good. From here, all the weight is in that front leg. I want you to take it into a warrior 2. Good. You should really feel it in that right leg. Really strong warrior. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together behind your back and extending your arms to opposite ends of the mat. Exhale, reverse the warrior. If you want to add a bind to that reverse warrior, go right ahead. Listen to your body. Gaze is up at that right hand, the right fingertips up and over your head. On your next exhale, we're going to do an extended side angle. Again, you can grab your yoga block if you need to, or not. But the hand, you can even do it right here. This is going to be an extended side angle, or if you need the block is going to go behind you at different levels, or on the floor. The gaze is at that left hand up at the top above your head. One more breath together. On your exhale, drop your left hand down towards the mat. Pivot the left foot. So now you're in that low runner's lunge. Inhale, bring your right arm up and twist. So you're opening up to the back. Breathing here, getting a nice deep stretch in that right front leg. One more breath. On the next exhale, you're going to bring that right foot over and we're going to stack it to a side plank. And if you want to increase the intensity, raise that top leg. But here you need to squeeze your core. Don't let it drop down. You want it to lift up. So you're not dropping, you're lifting. 2 more breaths. Last one, exhale, take it to a high plank. Holding here. Now from your high plank, we're going to do some knee taps. So you're going to drop your knees down towards the mat. You can either drop them all the way or you can hover. I want you to engage your core while you're doing this. So you're in your high plank, tap or hover, and press back. Ready? We're doing that 5 times. Here's 5, 4, exhale, 3, 2, and last one. Good, let's go ahead and lower all the way down. All the way down, all the way down. We're gonna do some cobras. Relax those hands. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up cobra. Get a nice, good stretch. Exhale, lower your left ear down towards the mat. Inhale, lift up cobra. Exhale, right ear down towards the mat. Inhale, lift up cobra. Tuck the toes under, push it into a child's pose. Holding here. Go ahead and relax your arms if you want to. From here, go ahead and bring it back up. We're going to take it into a down dog. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. We're ready? Here we go, left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend and crunch for 5, 4, I am sweating. 3, 2, last one, hold it here, hold that crunch, hold, 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 hold. Step that left foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes, push it back into your half split. If you need your yoga blocks, you can hold on, you can grab the yoga blocks, you'll be right here. Holding here, wherever you need it. Listen to your body. Good, now go ahead and release it, push it forward. Getting a nice, good stretch. Now remember, we're gonna rock it back and forth for 5. Here we go. So it's extended to the half split, and then release, getting a nice, good hip flexor stretch. Good, 4 more. Moving to your breath. 3, whew. I'm feeling it. 2. Last one, hold, hold, hold. Get a nice, good stretch. I'm telling you, this is so tight on me right here. So listen to your body, do what you can do. Breathing into it, because I am super, super tight on this side. Every time I'm breathing, it's relaxing a little bit more. I'm sending oxygen to that area that's really stiff and really tight, and it's nourishing it. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and release it, bring it to the top. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus the arms, opening the heart center. Good, bring the heart back to the center. And if you need to increase the intensity, we're grabbing that back foot and getting a nice, good stretch. You can hold it right here. You can bring it into the crux of your elbow. You can do this bad boy. Do what feels good to you and enjoy. This feels so yummy. It's a beautiful day in Miami. Where are you watching from? It's gorgeous here. I'm gonna go outside after this live. I can't wait. Good, let's go ahead and relax that stretch. Bring your hands on either side of your foot, untuck your toes, lift up your knee, holding it here. Get a good stretch. I feel like I need a little bit more stretch right here before we stand up. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up to a high lunge. Woo, breathing. I might be losing this shirt later. I do have something on underneath, don't worry. All right. Now from here, we're gonna go into that warrior 3. So you can bring your hands to prayer heart center if you'd like. They can be out to the side, whatever's good for you. They can be behind your back. But I want you to really pivot your weight onto the front leg, the left leg, and now go ahead and extend and lift up. And we're holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, you want your hips to be square with the mat. And last one, go ahead and exhale as you fold forward. I'm actually grabbing my yoga blocks here, and we're in that standing split. That is all I got today. You do what you can do. Getting a nice good stretch. Loving on your body right here. Good, now on the next exhale, we are going to stack the hips on top of one another. Weight goes into that left hand, the left standing foot. Raise the right arm up towards the ceiling. And if you can lift that left hand off the mat. So all your weight's in that leg and your hips are stacked. On your next exhale, go ahead and slowly lower into a warrior two. Holding this, again, this is where our shoulder blades are squeezing together in the back. Our hands are reaching, extending to opposite ends of the mat. Really feeling it in that left leg. On the next exhale, we reverse the warrior. If you did a bind on the other side, go ahead and bind here. On the next exhale, we take it to extended side angle. If you need that block, grab the block. Holding here for 5 breaths. On the next exhale, drop your right hand down to the mat. Pivot the right foot, and now the left arm reaches up and twist and look towards the back. Getting a nice stretch in your side body and in that left glute. Feels so yummy. On the next exhale, go ahead and bring that left foot over to side plank. Holding here, remember, we're not dropping, we're lifting. So you're squeezing to lift that core. And if you have that other leg lifted, go ahead and bring this top leg up. Woo! Whoops. I'm like rocking back and forth. This is good. Good, let's go ahead and bring it to a high plank. And we're gonna take it back to those knee taps. Ready? Here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, push it into a downward facing dog and walk your hands towards your feet. From here, just fold forward, grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Woo, mama. Feels so good. Go ahead and release, relax the arms down, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly roll it up to a standing position. All right, so that is like the yoga portion of what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna do 5 different exercises, and we will go through that whole series again, what we just did, including what we're getting ready to do. So grab your booty band, and we're gonna do something a little bit different with the booty band. First, it's going to go on your wrists. Go ahead and stand in a wide, like a sumo squat, and our hands come up above our head, and from here we're going to bend. We're going to do sumo squats, but at the same time we're going to squeeze out with our arms. This is seriously such a tiny, tiny movement, and we're working our lats, we're working our backs. So you're going to squat and open. Do you see how my arms are barely opening, but it's really squeezing my lats. So here we go. It's down and up, down and up. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed as you do this. And as you stand up, I really want you to squeeze your glutes. Good, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Here, arms drop out in front. So just right out in the center, and then you're going to open, release, open, release. But at the same time, you're going to lunge side to side. So you open as you lunge, open as you lunge. So open, release, open, release. This is really good for your shoulders, a little bit of back, but shoulders. And you're also working the quads, the glutes, squeezing the glutes as you stand up. Let's do 5 more on each side. 4. 3. What music are you playing? 2. I want to hear. What's your go-to music? Last one. Good, let's go ahead and release it. From here, we're gonna take it down to the mat, onto all fours, and we're gonna do some push-ups. We're gonna do tricep push-ups, but these are also the push-ups that we do in Vinyasa. So your options here are to do them from your knees, and when you do this, I want you to think about really like expanding the band and then placing your hands down. So you're getting resistance just by holding your hands apart and on the floor. So you're holding here, you can do the push-ups from your knees. So bending, bringing your chest down towards the band and then pressing up is really gonna work those triceps. Let me see if I can demonstrate. Hopefully you can see the triceps. It's all right. Work in progress, right? All right, so you're going to go down and then press up. Or you can do it from your toes, which is what we do in our vinyasas. Ready? So you decide how you're gonna do them. And you can always start on your knees and or you can always start on your toes and go to your knees, or vice versa, starting on your knees and going to your toes. All right. We're gonna do 5 because we're gonna be doing vinyasas anyway in this practice a little bit. I'm gonna try a couple here. Here we go. It's 5, core is tight. 4, 3, like 2, last one. See, these are hard for me. Go ahead and release it. Let's push it back. Relax, take your hands out. Don't lose those bands because now we get to put them above our knees. So they're now above the knees, and we're going to do a couple exercises with them here, and then we go back into that little yoga flow. I think we're going to do like a couple sun salutation A's just to get the heart rate going a little bit more. My heart rate's going. All right, from here, come to all fours. Tuck the toes under, and what I want you to do is you're going to lift up off your knees, kind of like what we were doing in those knee taps from the planks earlier, but we're adding a little stuff extra. So you're lifting up, and I want you to pulse out for 5, 3, 2, 1, and then push back into a child's pose, and then come up. Actually, no, we're not going to go into child's pose, we're going to do a down dog. All right, so it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog for a little break. Hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog for a little break. Ready? We are going to do that bad boy 5 times. All right, here we go. Hover and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down dog. Little breather. Hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down dog. Hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down dog. Hover, 2 more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. From here, we are going to be on our knees. I literally have to lose this t-shirt when it's way too hot. You can have your toes untucked or tucked. Actually, I want mine untucked. But from here, we're basically gonna squat all the way down. And I don't want you to sit all the way down here and completely rest, because this is an active exercise. So you're going to squat back and then squeeze your glutes to lift up. This is really good. This is my problem area right here. So that's why we're doing it. I need to know what you guys have a request to work on, and then I'll put it in there too. But here, you're going to go down, squeeze up. We're gonna do this for 10. Ready? Here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, now we're gonna pulse for 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Pulse, 2, 3, squeeze. Pulse, 2, 3, squeeze. Woohoo! Yes. We're gonna do 5 more. Here's 5, 2, 3, squeeze. 4, 2, 3, 2, or 3 actually. 2. Good, good. Last one. Yay! All right. Go ahead and lose the booty band. I'm going to grab some water, and I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Do you have any requests? Y'all are being awfully quiet today. Here is, like in the carousel, if you guys are new to Amazon Live, where is my bad boy? My Hydro Flask is here. Literally everything I'm using is highlighted in the carousel, from the yoga mat to the yoga blocks. So if you need anything during this workout, you just click on the carousel, whatever the product is, add it to your cart, come back in here, finish the workout, and then when you're done with the workout is when you can finish your shopping. All right. Let's do a couple sun salutations. We'll do 3. Actually, let's just do 2. We'll do 2, then we're gonna grab the ankle weights. Lord help us. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back, lower down, Vinyasa. See, here's where those push-ups come in handy. Meeting in downward facing dog. On your next exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. See, we're nice and warm, so we don't have to do it too slowly. All right, we're gonna do 3. All right, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back, lower down, Vinyasa. Oh boy, mama. Gonna get a nice, good stretch here. In your down dog, think about squeezing your elbows out to the side. All your weight is evenly distributed in your hands. On your next exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. One more. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or hop back, lower down, Vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. On your next exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Now, any of you crazies out there, I'm going to try and join you. This is where we can use the ankle weights. All right, this is going to be interesting. I did try it. This is why I'm asking. These are 3-pound ankle weights. I prefer to have 1 or 2 pounds to do this, but it is what it is. That's why I asked for it from Christmas and sent my husband some Amazon links. So that's one thing. If you don't have any of these products and you need them for your yoga flows with me every Tuesday at 12:30 Eastern during your lunch break, then send the link from our carousel to any of your friends and they can get them for you. Winning! All right, let's go ahead and stand at the back of the mat. From here, let's let's go ahead and inhale, bring the arms up to the ceiling, reaching your hands high to your goals. Exhale, fold forward, and slowly walk your hands out into a down dog. You can open up those legs a little bit if you need to. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, squeeze it, nose to your toes, nose to your knee. Exhale, lift your leg up to the ceiling. Now as you do this, I want you to squeeze your core when you're crunching in here. And here I want you to squeeze your glutes to lift that leg behind you. We're doing this for 5. So you're squeezing your core and squeezing your glutes. Core, glutes. 3 more. Ooh, already feeling it. 2. Last one. Hold it here. Step your foot in between your hands. Tuck your knee down. We're going to do just a couple of these rocking back and forth. Getting it stretched out a little bit more because now that we're warm. Good. Hold it here. Tuck your toe under. Bring it into that low lunge. And now let's go ahead and bring it into your high lunge. Now if you really want to get it, take it up another notch, grab your weights, your light weights, or if you have another pair of weight or ankle weights, you can put them on your wrists too. So you're holding here for a couple breaths. On your next exhale, I want you to think about transitioning your weight into your front leg, leaning forward, hands to prayer, or out to the side. We take it into that warrior 3. Good. And from here, little pulses with that extended leg. For 5, 4, squeezing. You're squeezing your core. 2. Last one, take it into the half split. We're not going to stay here very long because this is hard. All right, from here, put the weight into your right hand. Stack your hips on top of one of another. Let's get ready to fall. All right, looking up towards that left hand. Here again, if you can lift your right hand up off the mat, do that. If you want to do little tiny pulses with your left leg, go for it. But again, you want your hips stacked on top of one another. Who's feeling it in their standing leg? 2 more. And last one. Good. From here, take it into a warrior 2. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Do a little dance break. But you're feeling this quad, right? Strong, solid warrior. You got it, you got it, you got it. Hold it there. You got this. My glute is on fire. Reverse that warrior. If you want to do that bind, go for the bind. Looking up at your right hand, up above your head. And now go ahead and take it into extended side angle. Grabbing the blocks if you need them. Good, good, good. Good, now drop your left hand down towards the mat. Pivot that left foot, open it up for that twist. And this feels so amazing because this is a leg that we are really working. So we're getting a nice good stretch in there. If you can, go past the midline of your body, opening that top hand. And on your next exhale, bring that right leg, stack it on top. Oh, weights make it hard. And hold this side plank. If you want to, you can extend the top leg. That's a bit much. Do it if you want to. You might be stronger than me. Highly likely. Again, squeezing the core. You're not dropping down, you're lifting up. Good, go ahead and take your right hand down towards the mat. Knee taps for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, down dog. Ooh, shake it out, hold it here, take a breath. Take a breather. Inhale, left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeezing the core, squeezing the glute. Contracting the core, contracting the glute. For 5, move to your breath. 4, 3, 2, y'all, I'm sweating. Last one, actually one more. Hold it here, Step your left foot through, in between your hands, drop your knee down, and we're going to rock it back and forth, in from the half split to that lower lunge. My hair is a crazy hot mess. Good, let's do 2 more. Hold it here. Tuck your toe under. Lift it up into that low lunge. Just get a good stretch here for a second. Go ahead and take it up into your high lunge. Already on fire. Mamacita, feeling good. Ooh. All right, from here, take it to that warrior 3. Transitioning that weight off. Holding here and pulsing for 5, 4, hips are parallel to the mat, 3, 2, 1, standing split, slow, 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 and controlled. Oh, mama, I need my blocks on this side. All right, stack the hips and extend that right arm up towards the ceiling. Oops. And if you did those pulses, you can add them back in here again as well. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, slowly take it into a warrior 2. Do a little dance break if you need it. I definitely need it. But let's try and stay in that warrior 2 with this leg. Fire, 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 fire. I need one of those emojis that do this of fire. All right, getting ready. We're going to reverse that warrior. And you can do that bind. If you had it on the other side, loving this stretch. Whew. On your next exhale, take it to an extended side angle. Gaze is up at that right hand, your right fingertips. On your next exhale, drop your right hand down to the other side of your left foot. Untuck those toes, pivot them, or not untuck them, but pivot them, and let's go ahead and do that twist. Now we're getting that nice, good stretch in that left leg that was getting so much work in all those moves, and I am shaking, which is great. I love it. Good, let's go ahead and bring your left foot on top of your right foot to a side plank, squeezing your core, lifting up, and if you want to, you can extend that left leg on top, especially if you don't have your ankle weights. I want you to try that. Ooh. On your next exhale, we're going to bring it down to a high plank, and we do those knee taps for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Press it into a down dog. Slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Hang here, swing side to side, and go ahead and relax those hands. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly roll it up to a standing position. All right, my friends, you can lose the ankle weights or keep them on. You decide, but you are grabbing your booty band. So now they go around your wrists. Take it into the Sumo Squat, squeeze out. Out and squeeze your glutes. Out, out. So you're opening your hands and you're squeezing your glutes to stand up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands to shoulder height and gently take it side to side. You open your arms as you go to the side. So it's a side squat and opening your arms at the same time. Whew. Good. Squeezing your glutes to stand up. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now we take it down for those Vinyasa tricep push-ups. Again, we're gonna take it down to our knees. Hands, think about resisting the band as you open them up, and we're going to do push-ups from your knees or from your toes. I'm doing my knees this time. Here we go. For 5, 4, 3, core is tight, 2, last one. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Now, if you want to, we can lose the weights. I'm losing the weights. We are going to put the yoga, or the booty band above our knees. We're almost there. Almost there with this lunchtime yoga. So glad you could make it. All right. From here, we're going to go into the down dog. Drop the knees down, hover, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. 3 more. Pulse. 2. Squeeze. Squeeze. Down dog. 2 more. Down dog. Last one with the pulses. And drop your knees all the way down, untucking the toes, and we do those little squats. So sit your glutes back to your feet and then squeeze to bring it up. So it's down and up, down and up. For 10, 9, core is tight, 8, 7, oh yeah. 4 more, last 3, last 2. You know we pulse. Here we go. For 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. You got it. Woo! Keep it up. Now at the same time, your legs are opening, squeezing open the band. So you've got resistance. We got so much work going on here. Good, 2 more. Here's 1. Core is tight. Last one. Woo! High 5. You did it. All right. Lose that booty band. Grab your water. I have to grab my water because that matcha latte, which is super delish, let me tell you, super delicious. It's like a spicy chai latte, but it's hot and I need something cool. And one beautiful thing with the Hydro Flask keeps whatever beverages that you're drinking, mine happens to be good old-fashioned water, filtered water. Keeps it nice and cold, or keeps it hot. My husband, actually, whatever the temperature is that you put in there, is what it keeps it up. But my husband, when he golfs, he's put ice in here, and it's been iced for days. It's the craziest thing, actually. It's amazing how well these work. All right, my friends. Let's do some stretches. We're gonna lay down on the mat. All right, y'all, my glutes are so tight. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Let's go and do a happy baby. Oh, this feels good. You can extend one leg, and straighten the other. You can take it side to side. Do what feels good to you. You can bend both legs, straighten both legs. Go ahead and release. Let's cross the right leg over the left. We're gonna do a figure 4 here on the floor. Getting a nice, deep stretch. That feels so good. Oh, so good. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Switch sides, cross the left foot over. Remember to be mindful and that left foot is flexed. Pull the right knee in towards your chest. And you want to grab behind the hamstring. You don't want to grab on top of the shin because that's going to be more pressure on your knee and we don't need additional pressure on our joints. Walking is enough pressure on our joints, right? And if you're a runner and all that other fun stuff, you're doing all these exercises, we're good. We're getting enough pressure. All right, go ahead and release. Send your arms out to a T. Pull your knees into your chest, drop them over to one side. So y'all, we did a full body workout with yoga, with our yoga sculpt. So we worked our shoulders, our back, our chest, our triceps, our quads, our legs, our glutes, calves. We worked everything. Our heart, because we got our heart rate up. Good, bring your knees to your center, drop them over to the other side. Head turns to the opposite direction. So we did a little cardiovascular, we did some strength training, and we also did flexibility. Some of that stuff we do in yoga, we're getting our stretch on, especially at the beginning. And we're gonna do one against the wall. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Pull it up. Let's go ahead and grab behind the knees. Again, we're not grabbing on top of the knees because that's extra pressure on our knees that we just don't have to do. And let's go ahead and slowly rock it back and forth. Rocking up and down, finally rolling all the way up to a seated position. Now, I'm gonna change the position of my mat. And from here, this is a really good stretch for your hip flexor. So you need the wall for this. So I'm bringing the mat and the yoga block over to the wall. And the yoga block is going to go up directly against the wall. Actually, I'll do this side first so you can see. This left knee is going to go on the yoga block. And we're going to start down here. So you're going to bring your left knee, and you want to bring your knee basically to the wall, and you want your shin to be flush against the wall. Now, my friends, this might be enough stretch for you, literally. But if not, you can practice walking it up. You can also come up to all fours. So it's really important that your knee, there we go, is on there. And you bring it up to whatever's comfortable for you. So if you can, you're gonna walk that leg all the way back so that your back, you're totally flush against the wall. And if you want to increase it even more, you'll bring your hands up. This is an incredible, incredible stretch for your hip flexor. But again, you can be in so many different positions. This might be entirely too much for you. So you might need to just stay here. It totally depends on you. So go with whatever is comfortable for you, but this hip flexor stretch, so yummy. It hurts oh so good actually. And to release it, you're going to gently walk yourself out, leaning forward, bring that knee down, and now we're going to switch and do the other thing. I'm going to pull my mat a little bit closer because I was walking. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So, let me know. Again, the knee comes on top of the yoga block. The foot is against the wall. The shin is against the wall. And then slowly walking up. And getting that nice, good stretch. And I don't know if you guys can see my David pictures. I got those for my 30th birthday when I went to Italy for my birthday trip. It was so much fun. We were literally all over Europe. It was me and my girlfriend. And we were in Florence. And I have a statue crush on this dude. He's so hot. I love hands. And his hands, I have a picture of his hands right up there. But these are actually from Florence. I'll have to Google and see if I can find them here, not Google, but do an Amazon search and see if I can find these prints. But they're just badassery. So if you love hands, the way I love hands, then you might have also as David's statue crush on David. But I love his hands. All right, go ahead and release that stretch. And My friends, that concludes our beautiful yoga practice. I'm going to stick around for a little bit. I'm actually going to do a little bit of forearm stands, but we're officially done with yoga. I can't thank you enough for being here. I love to talk to you. Like, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you have any requests of practices that you want to do, or different muscles that you want to work, or stretches that you need. Like if you've got tight hip flexors or tight shoulders, and we'll incorporate that next time. So let me know in the comments. I'm here for you. And I am going to enjoy my matcha green tea by Bottom. Super delish, spicy, just the right amount of spice. But I'm also going to I gotta practice my forearm stand. So do you want to do this with me? One of the things that you can do is you can use your yoga block so you know like how far your hands should be apart. So literally it can be like this. I don't use the block anymore. So, forearm stand. I do not have this mastered at all. That's why I'm using the wall. You push up into like a semi-down dog, extend one leg, and then just hop, back and forth. I want to try and hold it without touching the wall or leaning on the wall too much. So when you work, like it's kind of funny. A friend of mine, he teaches yoga. It's an incredible kind of yoga here in Miami Beach. And I remember when he was just getting certified, and he's like, oh, I've got all these dreams, I want to do all these things. He has checked everything off his little, like all his wants, and obviously now he's got more things that he's doing. He's amazing, but I remember him learning, and I've seen him, like how much he's grown in his practice. And I remember him practicing his handstands for like a year, and now he finally has his handstands. So I want these forearm stands so badly. So now it's my turn to put in all the work and get this like a little practice every day. And he was fun because he would like do a little dance party and practice his handstands. So maybe I'll add this to the end of all my Amazon lives. What do you, all right, hold on. That was funny because literally, if I wouldn't have had the wall, that time I would have gone over because I kicked up so hard. That was comical. And I need to eventually venture away from the wall because I'm starting to rely on it too much. Y'all, I think I'm really close actually. This is like the time that I would tell my students, lose the damn wall and start practicing. So listen, I totally forgot. I'm gonna be doing another Amazon Live on Sunday, plant plates with Jacque. I'm gonna be cooking falafels actually. So tune in, and it's gonna be a meal prep for the week. So tune in, it's 3 o'clock Eastern, and I'm thinking that after my plant plates, I'm adding this to all my lives. This little hands forearm practice. But maybe my ears are ringing, y'all are thinking of me. Y'all, I just held it for 5 breaths. That was good, I've never done that before. All right, that is me signing off. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have an amazing day. I'll see you Sunday, plant plates with Jacque, and again next Tuesday for another yoga sesh. Let me know what you want to do, what you want to work on next week. All right, take care.